Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Lauren West, and I'm the Global Color and Design Director for Campbell. I'm really excited to be here with you this afternoon to share an inside look at what our team is seeing uptrending. In this short presentation, I'll start by highlighting some of the trends that we're seeing for the next several years when it comes to wood finishes. Then I'll do a deep dive into some of the stories behind the trends. When we develop trend forecasts, we look at all kinds of influences from what's happening socially, culturally, and economically all over the world. This presentation gives you an inside look at the why behind the trends, and it's intended to drive inspiration. So before we get into the trends, I want to point out the Q&A on this page. If you have any questions throughout today's webcast, feel free to submit them there, and we'll be sure to get them to your local Campbell distributor. And now, if you're ready, let's jump into the trends. Browns are getting warmer. We are seeing this. Nostalgic browns continue to grow in popularity, skewing away from the yellows, the oranges, and the red undertones of yesterday, and toward a more modern, rich ebony and darker chocolate tones. So today's consumers love these finishes because they remind them of the past, yet they feel modern, and their grounding nature adds a touch of understated luxury to the home. This is where mid-century modern moves more Scandinavian, traditional moves more to nostalgia, keeping in mind good memories with heirloom pieces, but allows for personalization. So bleached and blonde. Minimalistic and streamlined, Scandinavian-inspired finishes serve as a great backdrop for airy whites and neutrals or pops of color. While grays are still very prevalent, warm blonde finishes are gaining in popularity, as well as consumers who are looking to bring a sense of subtle lightness and calmness into the home. Bleached. Form and function, curves, and keeping things light, you can exhale in these spaces. Live with only what you need is the theme. All about texture. Texture is more prevalent than ever, with distressed rustic finishes and geometric patterns leading the way. Charred finishes are also prevalent, and the industry is experiencing a shift from cooler to warmer tones. As personalization becomes more important to today's consumers, these are one-of-a-kind finishes allow homeowners to add a unique sense of flair to their space. And you can see in this photo, the texture just really pops. Texture is a silent salesperson on the retail floor that screams, "I am authentic wood." Texture highlights the grain and is a value add for people who love the unique thumbprint of one-of-a-kind items. As consumers become exhausted with technology, they seek to create a calming refuge, so soothing organics is another hot topic for their home. Because of this, we've seen a shift to simpler, more organic home design that contributes to a sense of serenity, with barely there finishes and authentic wood that magnifies nature's imperfections coming to the forefront. Organic is dry, it's hungry, and seamless lack of finish is a trend that speaks to the truth about wood species. From pines to hickory to walnut, at every price point, this has been an important local makers movement and also for DIYers. CERUSED finishing, this is not going away. This has been around, and authenticity, real, and organic are key consumer trends moving into the next 5 years. So we've identified that, and our Global Color and Design Center has identified CERUSED wood, commonly thought of a lime-washed wood, is a finish that will remain big through 2022. It's a fresh take on a natural look that's popular right now at retail, also presenting an ultra matte finish and white grain. CERUSED wood also is trending as a neutral in blonde and honey tones, so it's a long range. This is a great way to showcase the beauty of wood. Ultra matte finishes are up and coming, and ultra matte has been a trend in other industries for a few years and is now up and coming a trend for kitchen and bath and architectural building products. So we can thank automotive, appliances, and hardware who paved the way for ultramatte to be considered for other segments. Ultramatte may be naturally modern, but it works really well in a traditional space also. Brown, black, and grayish are classic design colors that never go out of style, so ultramatte makes a fresh impression.